Ai, ai, ai. Once you unbolt it, it just lifts off. Oh, I just wiggle them off.
Here we go.
So the Civic motor is completely disassembled and it is all organized inside the garage. And now we are ready to continue moving forward with the Civic motor build. No TJ Hunt reference intended on that one. So guys, really quick, I just want to recap before I end the video. It went very smoothly and it was a great learning experience. I'm super happy that Kearney was there for it because we were both able to learn so much. And it was super fun. I haven't done anything like that since like freshman year of high school. It was really, really fun to take apart that motor. Also, you guys saw that I found such a surprise when I was cleaning the pistons. Oh, dude. Whoa. Holy moly. Check it out. Look at that. I technically blew a piston. Wow. That was super weird and honestly kind of hilarious. Anyway, yeah, that was not a piston ring. That was actually like the side of the piston. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like where the rings seat. And that was just moving up and down inside the cylinder with the piston. I picked a really good time to rebuild this motor. So that was really, really nice. That was actually some good validation for what I'm doing. Made me feel better about it, to be honest. It's like, hey, had I not done this right now and I would have said like, oh, let's just, we'll just keep running it, I probably would have like blown the motor really bad. I probably would have cracked a cylinder or something. I don't really know, but I would have done some bad things. Also, one of the crankshaft journals is pretty scored and it might not be savable. I'm not sure yet. I have to talk to the machine shop and see what they say. If I can save this crankshaft without having to use oversized bearings, then that's what I'm gonna do. I would prefer not to run oversized bearings. So if I can't save this crankshaft, then I'll just buy a new one. And lastly, really quick before I close out the video, I guess I have two more things to say before I close out the video. This is my notebook. I take notes in here for YouTube stuff, merch stuff, just ideas that I have, Civic stuff, Beamer stuff, everything goes in here. I'm starting to use it more and more now that I started this big project, but anyway, I went to, and this is not a paid promotion, I just really, really appreciate their business and what they do. I went to a shop called 16 Motorsports. I've talked about them in the past, but they are located in Elk Grove Village in the Chicagoland area. If you're in the Chicagoland area at all and you need Honda parts, go check them out. It's just a shop where you can walk in, it's a store, and they just have parts everywhere, all over the walls. It's awesome. You can pick what you want. It's like a candy store. Anyway, I went there yesterday and they're always helping me out. They're super nice there. And I just went in with questions. All the questions that I could possibly ask. And I just asked all the questions and I wrote them all down on these 2 pages of my notebook in such an unorganized fashion. It's ridiculous that I had to come home afterwards and organize my notes. So I did that here and I wrote out a sequence. We've already covered everything up to this point, and then starting with number 1, which you guys probably can't see because it's probably too bright on the page for you guys right now, but number 1 is CSS. I decided that I am gonna go the CSS route. I am gonna send this off to CNC Works and have them do their cylinder support system. So I just need to continue and just strip all the little minor parts off the block, all the sensors, all the plugs, everything, get it ready to go, and send it off to CSS. That's gonna be like a 2 or 3 week process, maybe even longer. It might be like 6 weeks, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to get on that like as soon as I possibly can. That way, while the block is off at CSS, I can be saving up and buying all the parts that I'm gonna need. So that's like pistons, rods, bearings, possibly a new crank. And then third is to find I just put up a 5th finger, but I'm on third. So third is to find a reputable machine shop and have them do the machine work. I have 2 in mind so far. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the machine shop assemble the short block yet, or if I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna talk to them. They're obviously gonna wanna do it, but I want to see if I can get away with doing it. But if it's going to compromise the integrity of the motor, I'd rather just have them do it. But if they're going to do it, it has to be a machine shop that's going to let me film. I have to be able to film because I want to get that footage for you guys. I know how satisfying the disassembly was, and I know how awesome the assembly is going to be. So I want you guys to be able to see and hear that because it's going to be amazing. And then 4th on my list, after the short block's assembled, is celebrate. Probably just like buy myself something nice. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll go out for the night or something. And then below that, I have cylinder head sequence. So that's like the sequence of what I'm gonna need to do to get the head ready, which we'll talk about in another video. And those are pretty much all my notes. So I just wanted to share this with you guys because before I did all this, I was very, very overwhelmed with this process, and it was kind of scary just because there's so many variables and so many different things that go into it that I just wasn't sure what order they should go in, when to do what. I just had to kind of like organize my thoughts, and it made me feel so much better. So my advice to you guys is if you are doing the same thing that I'm doing, you're in the same boat as me, you've never done it before, and you're learning how, and maybe you think you know everything, but you don't, because let's face it, we don't know everything. Get a notebook, ask yourself some questions, write the questions down, and go find the answers. Then organize your thoughts. It helped me so much, and I highly advise you guys do the same. This can be applied to literally anything in life that you're trying to tackle that's overwhelming you. And last thing that I have to say for the whole video, and then we're gonna go, is, and this is for like the 5% of people that are still here, I did make a Patreon account. It's gonna be a link in the description. It'll probably be towards the top somewhere. If you feel like helping me out, helping me afford some of these parts, I would really appreciate it. If not, no pressure, totally cool. I still appreciate all of you guys, each and every one of you guys, just for watching the video. And that's it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this video. If you do, please click that like button. And as I always say, oh, also click that subscribe button, please. Let's get to 10K. And as I always say, remember to plan, commit, execute, and attain your goals. Bye.